kind of heavy on I-40.
At certain times?
Yeah, at certain times going, eastbound, like everybody, coming home from work. But for the most part, like, I've seen a lot worse. Like, I lived in
elsewhere.
Yeah, I lived in Los Angeles for a while.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah.
LA traffic is always bad, no matter what time.
Maybe 3 or 4 in the morning, a little cleared up. Oh, is it because of valley or is it due to construction? Like in New York, sometimes there's construction all the time.
Nah, it's just always bad. Always, the highway is always packed in New York. Like, no matter what time of the day it is. Man. Like, it's like literally, it was, I want to say, 11 o'clock in the morning or like 3 in the afternoon where you think like everybody will still be at work and it should be a little smooth. Like, nope, highway's still packed. Like I'm thinking to myself, I was like, does no one work here?
Yeah, exactly. Where are you going? Excuse me, so don't you wish that you roll down the window? Where are you going, sir? Maybe we're going the same direction. We could carpool. Where are you going? So what color is your graduation gown?
It's black and orange.
Color the temple? Okay. And that's pretty cool. You told me that this was a hood thing that you were.
Yeah, it's a well, the hood is it's blue. For the well, I guess it depends on your study, but the science and arts are blue.
Okay, you are science.
Yes.
Yeah, you don't see much of like an artist, like like you're more into like the medical, the factual things and stuff. What was it?
Thank you.
So, I guess, who knows in 2 years what fate might come in. The Scott family, they seem, I mean, you could tell me more about them because I don't.
I only met them once, but they seem really nice. Like a really nice company. I met them once when the real estate agent came from
Hannah?
Yeah.
Hannah, the Chinese girl?
Yeah, no, it wasn't Hannah. It was a Caucasian woman.
Okay, her partner, yeah. Because Hannah normally does the north side. Well, like Harry Morrisville, I guess she has an affiliation.
But I remember when I met them, they said they thought I was some grumpy old guy because I kept missing them and
I kept missing.
wasn't able to show the house because I was gone and everything and they were like, man, we thought you were just some grumpy old man that didn't want
that you were shown,
didn't want to show the house. I was like, no. I was like, not in it at all. I was like, I was just really busy. And it was like, you kind of just caught me at a really bad time.
Yeah. Busy. It's like, what the heck, because you're either grumpy old man or you're the opposite. You're too active, you're too busy, too many things to do. There's only one of you.
But my impression of them, they seem like a really nice couple. They seem. I mean, I guess I can't really judge a book by its cover, but like they seem like they'll be really good to now. I don't know if they have a teenager, so that's a different factor.
A teenage boy, right?
Yeah.
17, and hopefully he'll be going away for college. I just hope.
Yeah. So that's a whole nother beast right there. Is having a teenager in the house. Yeah.
What do teenagers do anyway? I'm thinking they run around.
It depends on the person. They're either It depends.
I wonder which is more, which is better or worse, like having a teenage boy, or like having like 3 little babies, 2, toddlers, or, running around and, touching everything.
Well, I equivalent teenagers to babies.
Just big babies. Right?
Big babies running around messing up everything.
But the 8-year-old girls seem to be better. Girls like generally are. They want to, that room that's green, second floor. They want to paint that green side purple for the girl. So.
I like the green because my daughter slept in that room, and green was a good neutral color, and you could go either way with it.
Yeah.
Well, especially because it's more teal color, so like you could turn it into a boy's room, or it could be. That was just me though.
That was one of the things that they specifically asked. You know how they asked for a storm door in the front door, which I think it actually worked out pretty cool.
Yeah. Well, if you like I never used the front door, so it was.
I noticed it was like all the spider webs and everything, cobwebs. It's like, oh. But I think about putting maybe a area rug right when you walk in on the left, because if you go in there, maybe they always go in there, and I used to always go in through that side door.
Yeah, I can't think of one time where I went through the front door. I don't think I ever did.
You should give it a try. It's a whole new experience.
Well, I like going straight into the den. Come home, set my work stuff down. Right there on the couch. Prime for relaxation.
I noticed that there were a lot of dead bugs in the man cave on the other door.
Oh yeah, from where?
Yeah. I wonder if there's a hole. Obviously there has to be some sort of leakage, and we'll try and caulk that or something.
Yeah, I never messed with it because I had my weights over there and they were a pain to move. So, but I had that blanket that laid over top of it. I had a blanket that was because I had the blanket down, then I had the weight rack on top of it because I didn't want to get I didn't want the metal to rust on the thing and get on the carpet, so that's why I laid the blanket down.
Okay.
And so I'm sure they just came in from underneath the door or something.
Yeah. It's good. Clean up and see it. So we're gonna caulk, do all that sealing stuff, keep them out.
But the only bug problem we had was when we first moved in. The ants were really bad for whatever reason. But we had a guy come, the exterminator guy. He came and sprayed the house.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Oh, I never even told you about that.
No.
Yeah. Wasn't big, but yeah, we had the orchid guy come out because I remember there was a couple times I came home and the microwave was just full of ants.
The microwave?
Yeah, and then in the den, it was a big line of ants going up the wall.
Holy shit.
Yeah, and I was like, what the heck? And so yeah, we had the guy come out of that, but that was it hasn't had a problem since he came and sprayed.
Huh. Okay.
Sorry. You say you put the pipe, the electrical pipe in gray wall? Where do you put it?
It's on the sofa, the first floor.
Oh, inside.
Yeah.
I was looking all over outside. And also what you bought, it was supposed to be a box. That's just the cover. So we still need a box. The square box. Yeah, that's a cover. And I saw it, and I saw a box in the picture. But it just show it's just the picture, but what you
need the box.
They give you is the cover.
Okay.
Are we putting a outlet in that position to use the cover?
Yeah.
Okay, so let me get a outlet from here.
Does it have to be a GFI outlet? Because it's outside.
If you want to,
Should be, right?
it should be. Yeah, honestly, it should be the DFI, but then all around
Just
the
put
house-
a regular one in for
Regular
now.
one now.
Yeah. Because all the other, I'm sure all the other ones are regular, right?
Everywhere
Who
else is
cares?
the same.
Yeah.
I mean, it's waterproof anyway. But one of them was too.
Yeah, maybe when we go back, you can just show me where the spots, the ants are. We should do the whole.
Yeah, that's right. I don't know if you've seen the bug spray that was underneath the sink. When you were
yeah.
cleaning it out. Yeah.
Okay.
That's where that originated from. But
okay.
we had a guy come out and spray, and there hasn't been any issue. That was when we first moved in that summer, that right before I left to go to Seattle the first time last year, right in June.
So that's like, wow. So that's like, it's the 2-year anniversary. The bugs come back, full of vengeance. Okay, it's good to know. Thank you very much for telling me, because I don't know. I don't know anything. So I'm glad that we do the home defense thing on the sides.
Yeah, well, because he was trying, it's so funny because the guy was like trying to sell me all these packages and stuff. I was like, just spray for the ants. That's all I want you to do. I was like, this isn't my house. I don't have the authority to make decisions like that. I was like, just spray for the ants. I was like, I'm not trying to cure cancer. I just want to treat the symptoms.
That's right. That's right. As long as the ants are, they go to the neighbor. I don't care. All right, cool.
Yeah, he was like, well, we do this, and you put a line of defense up to 8 feet out in front of that. I was like, look, I'm not trying to cure anything. I was like, treat the symptoms.
So that's his job,
Yeah.
That's his job. It's like, oh, I could do, 5 treatments, or whatever. Yeah. That's his job.
Yeah. That's why I kept telling him. I was like, just treat the symptoms. Treat the symptoms. I was like, you can't cure. I was like, you can't cure. There's no cure for the flu. You can only treat the symptoms.
Have them coming back. Because they want to do it such enough that the ants, I remember I had a friend whose father was an engineer. He worked for Farberware, pots and pans.
Mm-hmm.
So the insider thing was the company told him, design the best damn pan you could make, but have it last for 10 years. Because then they have to buy another one, right? You can't make one that's, forever.
Yeah. Well, that's someone else told me that it's like the best business decision you can ever make is to make your product the best out there, but not the best ever.
If it's the best ever, you'd be like, well, if it's the best ever, because then it would be too good that people only buy one of it.
Yeah.
Like a mattress, right? You buy
Yeah.
one mattress,
Like it has to be better than everyone else's, but not as great, but bad enough to where you're going to have to make an improved version of it. Like you always have to think past that.
You gotta be.
Yeah, you gotta think to that next. Like, okay, I know I can make. It's almost like electronics. Like I'm sure, with the way technology is today, like Apple or Samsung, somebody can make a product that's just absolutely a cure-all and can be amazing. But like, I'm sure they only make their processors so good. And they're like, all right, so we're going to make it this level this year, but
right.
we're already thinking 2 years down the road to where we're going to make when we can release the faster processor.
Right. It's like they would have version 6.
Yeah.
Like, oh, let's come with version 1, 2, 3, 4.
When Windows XP came out, many years ago, I'm sure they already had Windows 7.
Oh yeah, waiting in the bolted secret block box. Not to be discovered by anybody.
Yeah, and I'm sure Windows 8 is out now, and I'm sure like Windows 10 is already like in the making, right. And they're already testing it.
Top secret right now. Top secret. And also, like some people say, oh, I need to get the latest iPhone or the latest version or something. Get every other.
Yeah.
Or like I'll get the version 2, 4, and 6. I won't wait for the the other ones in between.
You
Yeah.
just come up with another one.
Well, that was funny because just like I have the Samsung Galaxy Note because I wanted it for the because it has a stylus.
You want some more? You want some more?
Oh no, that's good.
Okay, we could. I was gonna stick around for lunch, but I'll do.
Oh yeah, well I'm gonna go get my my gym in here in a little
Okay.
bit, then I'll be back. I'll be back.
Yeah.
If I go early, that way if I
Yeah.
take longer.
I'll cook the whole thing. So if you know.
But yeah, I got it because it has the stylus feature and like I can like when I'm taking the biggest thing when I was in class, what sold me on it is because I can take a picture of the board where my teacher writes notes, and then I can go back and I can edit and I can write my own notes on top of the picture. So like in my chemistry, my organic chemistry class, like whenever he'd write formulas and stuff on the board, and like I would write myself little side notes, and so like I could go back and edit the picture. And
Yeah, it's so important to actually write it down in your own handwriting as opposed to typing, because when you write it down, there's something with the mind, the connection with your mind, because you know you press harder or the line of thickness. It's unique how how they do it. So what program is that? Or you know, what do you use to do that?
I don't. It comes with my phone. I don't know what it's called, but it's I could actually.
It's like an app, right?
Yeah. Well, no. It came. Well, I mean, it's the note. It's called the Note on the phone. So I guess it is.
Okay.
Man.
Yeah, I guess.
But,
I'll make a note of that.
But I can show it to you when we go back over because
okay,
like it's so awesome because like it has templates too of how you want to write your notes, like because you can do graphs or charts, or you can just do regular legal paper and write notes. Like it's so good. Like yeah, I'll have to show it to you when we go back to that. But like I use it for so much stuff. Like
sure.
Like even like it saves me from having to carry around like a pen and paper. Like when somebody's like, "Oh, yeah, take down this information," I'm like, "Oh, okay," and like hit the app. And
You don't need to do it on a piece of paper or a piece of tissue anymore.
Yeah.
And that goes blown away. Awesome. Yeah. So Doug is staying here. He's watching the house and everything. He's up in that room over there. And we did the bathroom for him. Figure he's a little taller, so that's why I got the idea of the 3 inches.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, I'll probably definitely come stay at least until to give myself time. Probably until when I get back in October. Probably until January.
Yeah. You guys
So
could
I
you guys could like split the utilities or whatever you want to work out. You could take the lawn mowing duties from December and January.
Hey, what's going on?
Speak of the devil.
Oh, really?
I was just saying that you live.
I feel like the devil.
How was your commute to the office?
Good.
You want cereal? You want something? I'm gonna cook the fried drumsticks.
You what?
I'm gonna do the drumsticks for
Oh, you are?
lunch.
Nah.
Yeah.
I got some.
Okay. So. Yeah, you take a look.
I've always liked the openness of this house.
That's one of the reasons why we got it, because it's like an L shape. You don't see everything, but you walk here, you walk there, and I don't even know what I'm going to do with that space. That's why I added a ping pong table over there, just so somebody would go into that space. Dorothy's musical corner, the piano over there. And
That's what I asked. How's your wife been? 'Cause I haven't seen her. It's been a while since she's been down here.
It has, I come down here obviously a lot more than she does, but she her clothes, walk-in closet. Her presence is always here. Without this place, I don't know how we would, because we sort of use this as like a storage. Summertime, we bring our winter stuff down here and flip it over. Like I'm gonna bring my air conditioning unit back to New York because it's gonna be hot. I love the harbor front. And over here there was some water damage.
You know, like I think the window was open, and this was like 2 years ago, and it got worse and worse. And I just ordered some hardwood floors, so Victor's going to do that. You know, do that for me.
Yeah, I've always liked hardwood floors over carpet.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it takes more to take care of it, you know, because of dust, and you see everything, you know, but you know, you feel. And the thing is, as opposed to New York, see, here there's no basements. So like this is cement that's underneath us. In New York, you still hear a squeak, squeak, squeak because there's something underneath you still.
See you guys. See ya.
That's it.
Yeah.
Short and sweet.
Yeah.
So yeah. I'll show you the activity room on top. Yeah.
So like this is his bathroom. There, I raised the thing up a little bit, you know, you have to do over the whirlpool. There's it's like a jet. Oh yeah. You know what really, if you get one of those, the rainforest shower bed, those things were made smooth. Yeah. What else? Yeah, it's like, have them. I seen it at Lowe's. The structural, the actual, I don't know how much work to do with this. Big roll, like, big circular. Yeah. Yeah, oh, I see, oh, when I was in, this winter, when I went to Los Angeles, they had a big shop. Because, you know, we can like change the feature to like, raindrops or regular hard, steady flow. You do this in hot water shower. But it's cheap as anything. Like I said, like even here, like this is or even shower across the street. You get a break for like the rainforest. So that'd be something that I would definitely consider. Or even like in like I was saying like for your own person. That's the best shower. Yeah. Then you can change the settings to like regular shower, or you can change it to like a little massage feature. No, that'd be something that this is far advanced, but if you ever do move back in, I would like to do what I talked about. I would definitely consider that. Yeah, I like. I seen one on TV where they even had the little lever right on the ceiling too. Oh, yeah, too. Yeah. Well, they did. They had this one here, and then they just added a connector. And well, it was obviously inside the wall, but like it was a connector and it ran up. And so there was one overhead, and it had the little lever, so where it was so cool because like, you know, if you didn't want to use that one, you know, you just pull